Let me express my sincere gratitude for you taking time out of your schedules to prioritize not just Jackson Public Schools, not just the watchdogs as an extension of Jackson Public Schools, but our scholars. The greatest stakeholders that we have, our youth, and the ability for a coalition of willing people that are vendors, that are community activists, supporters, spiritual organizations, that all have the same goal in mind. And we want to transform Jackson Public Schools by empowering and affirming and inspiring our scholars. Watchdogs comes from Jonesboro, Arkansas. 1998, from traumatic circumstances, an organization that has proved to be triumphant and has been duplicated. We had this program years ago, and for this relaunch, I thought it was only fitting that we go back to the original coordinator who kind of spearheaded this thing and gave us a template to follow.
I was fortunate to be a part of it in the inception of this program in 2003 when our district decided to invest in a full-time coordinator. Watchdogs wants dads, grandfathers, uncles, men, male role models who may not be biologically related to children, but we are a village. We want you to come, be a part of what's going on in our schools. Give up your time, sir. Come in, help, read to the students, talk about your career. Share how you came through this school district and some challenges that you overcame. So this program is not to spy on the kids, it's not to do any of that, but we want to raise expectations. We want to raise belts and pants. You are the choir. You're here today because you get it. But what we need is men to go out, talk about why we're needed, and to bring them. Don't just talk about it, but bring them, because we know there's strength in numbers, but we don't just need numbers. We need men with a heart for children. Stand up for Mr. Briggs, and when he reaches out, we come. That's why I was voluntold. But I answered. So we just need you to answer. Thank you.
I think the greater good is that out of that trauma, these dads were in a polarizing moment, and some men that were not dads, just men, and instead of allowing the suffocating effects of what that pain and that depression can do to a person, they got active. And their presence alone changed the culture and the climate of a school to such a high level that now that program is being duplicated and partnerships are being created, like this one with my home, Jackson Public Schools. And so this purpose is to provide this positive male role model for scholars to demonstrating with their presence that education is important, but also that extra set of eyes, that additional layer of security that provides this safety, that also does what? It helps to inspire and encourage by example, and it's obviously going to decrease bullying because that presence of that concerned advocate will dissuade negative behaviors. But the numbers don't lie. Where we are, where we call home, Mississippi itself, the highest number of children living in father-absent homes. Boys have fewer behavior problems and girls have fewer psychological problems when they have dads involved. And I would challenge this slightly to say that when they have the model of a productive and passionate man involved who is concerned. I was jealous of every child that had a dad because I wanted mine to be there. But I'm so grateful for my grandfather, for my uncles, for men throughout the neighborhood and community that would say something specifically to me, look me in my eyes and say something that helped me feel important and valuable. Being a watchdog representative and volunteer in these schools does what? Our scholars are going to gain this positive male role model and consistent affirmation. The schools gain additional layers of security with these eyes and ears that we bring to the table. And fathers and father figures gain a greater awareness of the scholars' challenges, but also their role as being pivotal and important to the development of our scholars, but also to the community. It hinges on our ability to be present and positive. Being present isn't enough. Being present and being positive and productive. We're halfway there, gentlemen, because you are here. It takes no effort for us to continue filling out forms and to have a background check knocked out so that we can have you engaged and connected to Watchdogs. You can help with the scholars in conflict resolution. One, by your presence, but two, by the positive example of your conversation to de-escalate situations that don't have to spiral out of control to where our children are on social media making fun of each other, or trying to film an altercation. Those things disintegrate when that pillar of presence is there. Supporting scholars and teachers in the classroom. You don't have to know calculus or physics or be a neurosurgeon. Your presence alone is additional support for those teachers. You can be a hallway monitor where you're looking children in their eyes and giving them a fist bump. That does something when you get that affirmation and that physical connection, all right? You serve as ambassadors who can canvass the school's perimeters. If an intruder is trying to enter the building, if a child is being a child and lets someone in a building, imagine what the presence of that pillar is gonna do in that building. That person on the outside is gonna think twice, especially if they see us walking the perimeter before we go back in. Wait a minute. You can serve as monitors and greeters. If you have a busy schedule, as a watchdog representative, you can come for 20 minutes once a week and be there when the students arrive to say good morning. Or you can come at the end of the day for 25 minutes and fist bump and say goodbye to those students. You can spend 30 minutes once a week or once a month sitting in a classroom and reading to an elementary school class. Or attending, if you love sports, going to a PE class and just participating like the students would. And then volunteering as tutors and even being able to chaperone field trips. If that is your passion and desire, we want to use your passion, but also your pedagogy and your skill set. We want to use your gifting to support our students. We can provide information and resources that are essential to the dad's personal success. Being able to connect you to community service organizations that support you, whether that's dealing with employment, whether that's dealing with our mental health. So we got to be able to acknowledge the impact of the criminal justice system on fathers, and we've got to help them with information and encouragement. We can't act like things that data has already revealed are here aren't. And what I am extremely proud of, an organization that is new to the city of Jackson, but not new to Mississippi, brought to us by DNA and Legacy, the Reeves Law Firm has volunteered to be a guide and a partner with Watchdogs throughout the course of this school year, and they have supported us as our sponsor. They were finding ways to get me the money for the program instead of me having to beg, and that meant a lot. It helps people maintain their dignity and to know that this is not pity, this is a partnership. And so Reeves Law Firm, you are greatly appreciated.
What we've tried to do here with the Reeves Law Firm is come in, be boots on the ground for all organizations, whether it's grassroots, whether it's something dealing with voter registration. I want to do like an expungement clinic, so I hear a lot of people saying, listen, I have an issue with trying to get employment because I have this on my record, and I can't, no one is willing to hire me, and I'm having issues with that. Henry, he sponsors like glasses for children in schools, so when they need glasses, they come and he does that. He sponsors luncheons, he sponsors just different programs for the school districts in Shelby County. So that's what we want to do today. Just having like I said again, the male figure in the schools at all times, man, is very much so important.
I too once was a watchdog of the former Davis Magnet Elementary School. Back in 2011, I actually launched Watchdogs at that school, and I can tell you it made a tremendous difference with the school climate. Just helping kids, helping with loading and unloading the buses, helping with traffic, doing cafeterias, walking the halls. It makes a difference, and it gives children pride. Just by your presence here today lets me know that you want to be involved. You want to make a difference. I challenge each of you to tell a friend and others who are not here to get involved. You spend your money on things that you love. And some of my friends, you can't get them away from the NFL on Sunday and Thursday. You can make time for this, because this is very important. Kids react to you, not just your child, but others that see you. And it gives you a sense of pride when a child that you don't even know their name, but they know yours. Hey, Mr. Johnson, how you doing today? Good to see you. I was like, wow, this kid knows my name because they see your presence. And it builds a bond, and it encourages you to want to do more at that particular school. We're a C district now, which means that Jackson Public Schools is no longer a failing district. We're winning. So we're on the way up. You know, we still got a long way to go, but you can take part in that success and building that legacy that will last beyond the graduation of your child.
Our mission is to help these students become better citizens. We're not here to recruit someone to go into the military, but the bottom line is to have those students exposed to see exactly what's out here for them. If you've given someone an opportunity, they can excel. We send students to all the military academies, over $5 million some odd dollars a year. Students going to West Point, students going to Marion Military Institute, looking at what the parents do, looking at what my father, my grandfather, all these gentlemen, people in the military that have been mentors for me. So it's the hands-on, it's getting kids exposed. I'm a firm believer. But we are here embedded in this school district for 86 some odd years that this program has been around. And we're here to stay, and we are stakeholders. We're in the communities. We do community service. So our kids are bright, they're intelligent, they're bright scholars, and all you have to do is just go within and find out what's going on in their gut. And they will tell you. And once you find that out, then you put them in the right skill sets, and they can be successful. If they get exposed to things outside the realm that they deal with every day, and the parents get involved, and all leaders get involved, it's easy to sit aside and say, I can't, or it's not my problem, or that's not in my neighborhood, but I know these people in this community. So you have to go talk to them. I'm not up here and they down here. We're all in it together.
So if you want to be a part of shaping and transforming, I'm going to tell you the secret to that success. Do the things you wish your dad would have done. Do the things you wish men would have done for you, and it will help take away that pain, and it will put you in a position to be a part of the solution. The power of your presence is everything to us. The simple inspiration that your smile and eye contact make with a youth that has a void to be filled, that's what we're looking for.